Okay, we're here at Milan. Like you didn't know. Guess, guess who I've got here? I've got Zoe Pike.
Surprise!
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
So nice to see you.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Milan?
I love it so far. It's
Yeah?
great. I love the fashion, the people at the festival, the food, all of it.
Fantastic. Have you
Yeah.
been into town? Have you had
I
a look
did.
around? Yeah?
So we went in yesterday
Yeah.
and we walked around all day long, got a ton of food. We met up with one of Paul's other filmmaker friends and he took us to this little restaurant that he said it was more of like a neighborhood place and less of a touristy place.
Yeah.
So we got an authentic experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you've got this experience, this incredible experience working with Paul.
Yeah.
And delving into the mind that is Paul.
Yeah.
He's come out with American Barbarian.
Yes.
So it's been explained as a chaotic version of Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah.
To me. So
Definitely.
What is your take on the film? If you were to explain it, if someone said, explain American Barbarian to me, what would you?
I would say it's a film for women, really, I think. I think that a lot of girls are really going to relate to this, just kind of in society sometimes, the pressure that's put on us and the things we have to go through can be kind of mind-blowing, that sometimes you're like, is this really happening? And you don't know if it's real, you don't know if it's a dream. So American Barbarian kind of takes that, wraps it all up in one package, and delivers it to you in a way that is kind of a mix of like comedy and like kind of grindhouse horror.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this the first approach to horror that you've had as an actress?
Actually, funnily enough, when I was in college, I got cast in a horror film that we like shot just a few scenes and didn't finish. But that was the first time that I thought, oh, horror could be a fun thing. I had a lot of fun on that set. So when I had this opportunity, I thought, yeah, of course. Especially because Paul's great. So when he asked if I wanted to do the movie, I did not hesitate.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now you've got quite a unique marketing campaign behind this, I've been told. Yeah, I hear it's not just a film; it's also a
music video.
A music video.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have a music video. Darren Callahan produced the entire score.
Yeah.
So there is a soundtrack that you can find online, and now we have a music video that you can watch, and it has some stuff from the movie, but also we shot some new footage for it.
Okay.
So it's not you're not going to see the exact same thing as you would if you watched American Barbarian.
Okay. So there's a lot more chaos in the
music video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a really great scream face. Like I'm just great at acting like scared this entire video.
Yeah. Can you see it? Can you see your screen face? Yeah, no, do it.
It's hard to do it without the sound, you know.
Well, you did it on command.
Yeah, right.
So, you know, well done. But, I've seen a glimpse of it, and obviously I've seen the video. So I'm like, wow, where is this going? So if you were to kind of round up, you know, in like the fewest amount of words, how you would pitch this to the average audience, where would you start? I mean, you're this Dorothy character that's basically in the midst of chaos and the world's falling all around, and instead, you seem to be doing a lot of running around in the video. So I know that you're running from influences in the world, and it's represented by a certain character that we can't really go into.
Yes.
But very apt.
Yeah, I think that it's a really important film right now, especially because the tagline is, when truth is stranger than fiction, you better run like hell.
Absolutely.
And I think that people in the world really need to be paying attention to what's going on like for Americans, for us, but also just all around the world. It's not just for Americans, it's for anybody out there who is struggling from being oppressed.
Sure.
So I think that it's really about how to break free from oppression.
Right. Wow. Very deep. Very deep.
Oh, I'm deep. Yeah, no.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about you then. I mean, you know, you've obviously arrived at this amazing opportunity, this experience. But you know, who is Zoe Pike?
Who is Zoe Pike? Well, I grew up in New Mexico. My dad is an actor and a playwright, and so I grew up kind of around the business, I guess. My parents would just take me to all the events with them and introduce me to everybody, and they just treated me like a little adult, and so I kind of just got used to being around everyone.
Right.
And I just knew from a young age, this is what I want to do.
Wow.
I want to be an actress, yeah.
Wow.
My mom built me a little stage in our house, and I would put on my shows. So I ended up getting an internship in Chicago.
Okay.
And I was only supposed to be there for 3 months. I have now been there over 3 years. And the theater that I got the internship at, Paul had written a play that I got cast in. And we got along so well that he did this, he wrote American Barbarian, asked me to be in it. And I started coming to these festivals. And now that I've been coming to these festivals, the world's been completely opened to me.
Wow.
Thanks to these festivals.
Wow.
I recently had the opportunity to go to South Africa to work on a film from somebody who I met here.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I might be going to Maryland to work on a film with somebody I met here.
Fantastic.
So really, this is one of the best things I think anyone can do if they want to make some connections.
You've got to get yourself out there, right? You've got to get
yeah,
yourself
exactly.
out there.
You can't be afraid to go and talk to people. I think a lot of people feel like they're imposing almost when you're around a new group of people and you're like, oh, here's my thing and this is what I do. But you have to put yourself out there and you have to talk to people and make the connection.
I think you just got to do it.
Yeah.
If it's in your mind, just do it.
Yeah.
Because if you hesitate, there's something you miss. Yeah. And when you're at these events, it's all about spur of the moment. So like, if you've got that moment and you grab it, generally there's a journey behind it. And that's I've seen this happen time and time again. But if people hesitate and they're a little standoffish and they're a little, the whole point of these is for you to network and for you to get to know a total stranger on exactly the same page, trying to do exactly the same thing and compare notes. And if you get collaboration out of it, fantastic. If you get friendship out of it, that's a bonus. But if you get an opportunity that takes you elsewhere because people are comparing notes and whatnot, and that's all you get, that could be your passport.
Yeah.
But you don't try, you don't get.
Exactly. I think fear rules a lot of people's lives. Sure. And you can tell when someone's afraid, and you can tell when someone has no inhibitions, and that's really powerful. It's powerful to be fearless. And I think that is one of the best traits that you could have, is just go full force. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, obviously, you're fortunate enough to meet people like Paul Carr along the way as well. He's when I first met him and he started explaining it to me, I was like, is this a comic book? Is this a pop? Is this a rock?
It kind of is. It's a little bit of everything.
Is it everything? Is it a graphic novel? I'm like, it could be everything. It could be all. It could just be. He is the Ministry of Chaos, isn't he? He's such a quiet, calming person.
He's a gentle giant.
Just a gentle giant. But what goes on up here is anybody's guess. He's a real out and out creative, and we interviewed him just before you. Obviously he had great things to say about what he was trying to create, and he was happy to collaborate with yourself and whatnot. Obviously there's a great thing to see two entities fuse together and create something as chaotic, but as much as a journey as you could possibly have on film.
Yeah.
So from a journey woman's perspective, any generation watching this will be hopefully infused and influenced to do something bigger and better.
Yes, exactly.
By experiencing this.
Yes, I think that watching this film is going to push people to really go outside their box and to look outside of their own world a little bit more. Absolutely. And it's got a classic style to it as well, which anybody can see. Yeah. So it's... Al Branter did the... artwork, and it's fantastic. Yeah. I've not seen anything like this. This is the coolest poster I've ever been. It's very different. The last time I saw artwork like that was like the trauma stuff, which is way before your time, but early 80s. It was very chaotic styles to filmmaking, and it was sort of low to no budget in the first instance, and then it built itself up into something quite maverick. And if Paul can do the same with this vein and this style and this approach to filmmaking, I think he's hit on something. It's a formula. He's kind of like the mad inventor. He's one of the most organized people I've ever met. He's very determined and organized. Yeah. Like if he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. Yeah. And he never acted like bossy or controlling, or like he never got annoyed. He was just so sweet to work with the entire time.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it was a really great experience. I'd work with him again in a heartbeat.
No.
And also because of that, a lot of the other people in the cast and the makeup artist and our cinematographer, all of them are also on board to work together again, and now we're all friends, and so it's been a nice little community. And coming here, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
There's a community here, like a little family almost, you know, so really happy about the way things have gone, and thankful for American Barbarian because it's really brought me a long way from sitting in my like little apartment in Chicago to suddenly going to Nice, Amsterdam, and Milan. So
that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's really good to know, because you know, the fact that you're getting something out of these festivals as well as the mutual connection and possibilities.
Yeah, I never knew that
great.
things could be this good. I had no idea what to expect when I started coming to these festivals.
Yeah.
And the outcome has been better than anything I could have anticipated.
Yeah. Well, I'm fortunate enough to be a party to these for the last 3 years now, and you know, I've seen some amazing projects coming out, and people either keep in touch or they don't. But every now and then, I see the fusion of a great collaboration.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you and Paul have other projects to do. So
I think so too.
yeah, I think that's quite. I think you've got an interesting road ahead, and I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with next.
Thank you, Ray.
But you've got your awards night coming up.
Yeah, the awards night.
And
We'll
you've got
see
a
how
few
it goes.
nominations. So,
Yep.
Oh,
So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of really
Fingers
great
crossed.
actresses here. So
yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck for your awards night, and I hope
Thank
your screening
you.
goes well. And thanks for coming in and chatting with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Take care.
See you soon.
Cheers.